safe. No matter where they go, you want to make sure they have a smart watch. And what better watch can you get than the one from imoo? With over 14 years in the industry, making the best watches, we will show how they are really resilient and they can be exposed to extreme weather conditions. They can be literally buried in cold ice. They can be put in water, just like right here. As you can see, there is literally a watch in water, okay? We also have a watch in a cube of ice, and we'll test them. And we'll see if they can actually function even during extreme conditions. So if you're ready, give this live stream a like and let's get started. Okay, so today the star of our live stream is one of our best, if not the best models, X10. As you can see, X10 is proudly sitting right here. It supports app control as well, and we'll talk about it. As you can see, we have our phone over here, so we'll show how it connects to the app. All right, and yes, of course, we have some special deals for our viewers. All right, so let's get started. Feel free to comment and share this live stream with your friends to enjoy more fun deals. So the first thing that is so memorable about X10 imoo watch is that it is unique flip dual camera design. And to demonstrate what it means, I think we should really see it in action because it's really hard to explain. But let's just take a watch right here. Okay, let me zoom in so you can see it better. So this is what the watch looks like. Looks like just a normal watch. Okay, nothing too crazy. But then when it comes to the unique flip dual camera design, it's absolutely mind-blowing. So what you can do is you can basically set your watch like this, and you can utilize this position to film better what is in front of you and what is behind you. This is really the unique flip dual camera design. Unlike other watches on the market, the X10 features a flip dual camera system. When flipped up, it lets you see more details. When detached, it unlocks even more communication scenarios. What do you mean when detached? Well, yes, you can actually detach this watch. Can you believe it? Just like this, right? So it really allows you more use cases. Now you are no longer chained to just one position. You can completely detach it and use it in different angles. Now X10 is just built different. It has an enhanced video calling and real-time location sharing. So these are just a couple of advanced features of the X10. We have many more advanced features to come and to share with you guys. So stay here and share this live stream with your friends, and don't forget to press the like button. Whether you're watching us on the official website, whether you're watching us on YouTube or on Instagram, we are bringing some special deals to you guys. All right, so we know that Christmas and New Year is time for gifts. And you want your gifts to be practical, right? You want a gift to be actually helping someone every single day. So many of you watching have kids, and of course, safety comes first in general, and especially for children. So this is the safety feature. But also when it comes to children, they're so competitive and they're always comparing their stuff with those of their classmates, of their peers, right, of their friends from the group. So you want to make sure that they actually like the watch that they're wearing. And with imoo, it's really easy because it is offered in different colors. So you can choose the one that fits your child the best, whether you have a son or a daughter. It doesn't really matter because imoo has colors for every single part of family. And it's also smart and intelligent, right? It's a smart watch. Now it also has an app control and some other cool features that will make your kid shine. They will actually make them proud to wear the watch and, make them a cool kid, so to say, in a good way, of course. And of course, we have smartwatch core functions listed over here. Please check them out. You can take a screenshot and zoom in and better see the core functions of this amazing watch. And you might ask me, Santa Claus, why don't you wear an imoo watch? Because imoo watch is made specifically for children, right? And I'm not a child. But I could be wearing it to demonstrate how it works. So let's do it. So let me pick up this white one. I think it suits my Christmas gear very well. Okay, let's try. All right. So size here, you can choose really any size over here. All right, just take a look. Here is what it looks like. Hey, we're using the green screen, that's why it's so interesting. But yeah, looks very nice, looks very high-tech, I would say, very sporty in a way. Of course, you want your kids to be active, right? You want them to get outdoors. You want them to do sports, but at the same time, you want them to stay safe out there, okay? And when it comes to safety, there is no better choice than imoo, because imoo allows you to track location of your child no matter where they go, and not only location, but even history, right? So you can see where your child went for the past 15 days, sometimes more. So you can see it in the app. Speaking of the app, it's over here. But first of all, I just realized some people don't know what is imoo. So here's a couple of words about the brand history. It was founded in 2014. imoo is a global leader in children's smart technology and the world's #1 brand in kids' smartwatches. For over a decade, imoo has remained true to its founding mission, which is to create with love and strive to become the high-tech brand most desired by children around the world. Now, it's very critical to be most desired by children because, again, for children, they sometimes are very picky in what to wear, and if they don't like something, they won't wear it. So you want to make sure that the gift is actually admired and liked by your child. And for this, we have different models and different colors. And now, let me show you our watches in action. Okay, I have this very cute hammer over here. And we have a bigger one there in case we need it. And we are about to bring something that will show you, oh my God, look at this. Absolutely amazing. It's an ice cube. It's actually a watch in an ice cube. Let me zoom in for you so you can see better. Just like that. There's a watch in a huge, huge, huge chunk of ice over here, okay? And we have a hammer specifically for this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure we can actually do it, but yeah, let's try. Okay. We started calling someone? Yeah. Okay, over here, let's try the smaller one first. All right. I should be wearing protective glasses or something because there's ice everywhere. Oh, there you go. All right, let me actually zoom in so you guys can see it better. All right, there you go. All right, let me remove this phone for a second. It's a bit distracting, so we can focus on our experiment here. Just make sure you don't want to be hitting the watch itself, right? Just the ice cube. All right, bring it back to the camera. Wow, look at this. We're getting it out of this ice entrapment. Oh, you actually do have the glasses. Very professional. Okay. Yeah, Santa is very hands-on today. All right, let's get back to our experiment. Okay, just look at this. Absolutely phenomenal. It's literally in the eyes. Now, I'm not sure if it can work. Let's test it. I am genuinely excited. Wow, look at this. Look at this. I should probably say don't try to do it at home. I don't know if we have to add it. Okay, now. Oh my God, look at this. It's on. It's actually functioning right now. Oh my God, look at this. We literally still have like a huge chunk of ice here, guys, and it's so cold even for Santa. But it's literally working right now. Oh my God, look at this. It's working, it's showing us time, and we'll try doing more stuff with it once we free it from the last entrapment of ice. Careful, careful. Okay, there you go. All right. Now the watch is freed. The watch is freed from this huge cube of ice. So some core features include accurate GPS positioning. Always know where your child is. Multiple sports model. Encourage healthy activities. Health monitoring, heart rate, and activity tracking. Keep tabs on your child's physical condition. So parents who are too busy at work to stay physically close to your children can check their child's location anytime via the app, and ensuring safety and reassurance. Now, this is in theory, but now let's actually test it in practice. And how about we test it for a watch that we just removed from a huge piece of ice cube, as you just saw? How about we test it right now, okay? To see how it can work even under extreme conditions. I am very excited about it. Let's see how it works. Okay. So, by the way, guys, the US version of the X10 only supports 2D map positioning. So, but still, it offers you a lot of opportunity to see where your child is and their history. Okay, so let's get it. So this is the watch that we just removed from the ice, from the huge cube of ice. Once again, as you can see, water is still dropping from it. It's showing us the time accurately. And let's try actually performing a call right from this very watch. Okay, are you ready? We have our app over here. The app is supported on iPhone and or Android. It doesn't really matter what system your phone uses, iOS or Android. We can do the call. So should we call William?
William while swimming, you can call
XG. All right, that's a cool name. All right, let's confirm our call over here. And there you go. All right, so look at this. Just take a look. We have a call on our watch. Now, I have a couple of people here in the studio with me. I want you to confirm, is this the same watch that we used to remove from the ice cube? Yes or no? Yes, it is this very watch, right? It still has water on it. It's quite cold. It's not super cold, but it's quite cold still. All right, and let's take the call right now. All right. Hello, hello. Let me mute one of the microphones so that you can hear me clearly. As you can see, the camera here still is not like, you know, it's still in the water. So it proves that that's that very watch. And the camera, you see it's changing, and the camera is, I'm using my watch's camera right now. Okay, let me just mute it for a second so the sound doesn't echo. Right, so you can see that I'm using my my watch's camera because the phone is static, but when I'm turning the watch, the camera changes over here. And here when it comes to shine to the dual camera positioning over here, look at this. You press the button and boom, it stays 90 degrees just like this, so you can see a better angle over here. That is absolutely phenomenal. And if you want, you can even change to do like a vlogging style, right? Look at this. You can do your vlogging from the watch right now, you know? If you want your kid to be a content creator, you want to encourage them to not only consume but also produce, they can literally, they can literally rehearse vlogging with this watch. It's absolutely phenomenal. And believe it or not, and I did not believe it at first, when I first saw it, I was like, what? Oh my God. So you can even, it's a little bit wet, so, but yeah, you can remove the watch like this, which allows even more freedom, even more scenarios and possibilities. Video calls, stay connected, remote camera switching anytime. Parents can remotely switch between the front-facing and rear-facing cameras. Front camera, see your child's face clearly. Rear camera, view the surroundings, environment for added peace of mind. We also have this feature called split. The actual name is called split scene display. All right, what does it mean? So with split scene display, as a tongue twister for me, half of the screen shows the child's real-time location, while the other half display the child's video feed, giving parents an instant overview of both status and position. And finally, last but certainly not least, we have clear audio in noisy environments. You would probably want your child to go somewhere noisy. Maybe they're having fun with their friends, maybe they're riding a bicycle, skateboarding, playing football, soccer, ping pong, whatever it is. It probably will get noisy. And it can be more frustrating when you're talking on the phone and just can't hear the other party because it's so noisy. You know, the first thing you want to do is just like, all right, I'll talk to you later and hang up. But sometimes you actually have an important message to communicate with your child. And specifically for this, imoo thinks it's very important, and rightfully so. Okay, let's first hand on the call because I can hear me echoing in the phone a little bit. imoo thinks it's very important, and rightfully so, to make the sound quality very clear, to make sure that your child can hear you clearly and you can hear your child clearly, okay? So, as you just saw, we just conducted a video call. We removed the watch from, basically from its position, right? And it allows you much more flexibility, show the cameras, put them anywhere you want. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, and of course, probably most of the time it will be staying here on the, where it usually stays. Okay, so by the way, guys, it's very simple. All you want to do is just turn it around, clip it, turn it around again, and basically locate it like this and fixate it. All right, very nice. So it is gray. The color is gray. We also have white and pink for those of you guys who have daughters, maybe, or a son and daughter. You know, I have, for example, me, I have two nieces, and I just got one of my nieces a watch, and now I was thinking about a gift for my other niece, and it better be watch as well. It better be the same watch, so they have the same watch, right? And not competing. Who got a better gift from father or mother, right? Because there can be some drama about this. So if you have a daughter and a son, if you have two daughters, two sons, doesn't matter. You can get them the same watch, okay? which is really, really cool. And also it is very practical, right? Because safety first, but these days, because safety can be compromised in some scenarios, right? Some of people live in not so safe neighborhoods or places. You want to make sure your kid still gets the outdoor fun, and this watch can help very, 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 very much by providing location, video calling, voice calling anytime, so your kid can enjoy all the fun outdoors without compromising the safety. Once again, if you just missed the demo, we have our app, which is called one of our friends over here, okay? And we can do it again, by the way, in case you just missed it. We can do a video call, okay, confirm, let's go. And we get a call on our watch. You can hear it. Okay, let me bring it closer. All right, so let's pick up the call. We can reject it or we can pick it up like this, and there we go. We are talking. So let me do, like, your child. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. So it's still wet, because if you miss it, we just removed it from the huge ice cube. So the watch is literally still wet. Okay, so like this, right? And over here, I can press this button and boom. Now you can see me better. All right, so your kid will be talking to you from here just like this. And if you want to, hey son, show me what is around. Who are you with? All right, there you go. Over here we have our surroundings, just like this. Very, very, very nice. I like it. If you want to change the angle a little bit, you can do it one way, the other way. Absolutely fantastic. All right. So this is the calling function, just like this. Now, make no mistake, we have a lot of other cool features in the app over here, okay? So this is just the main page. It shows you all of the stuff we've got here. So make no mistake, it's a really, really advanced app with a lot of cool features. One of my favorite ones is a location history. So you can see where your child went. You want to make sure they were not taken anywhere, right? God forbid, of course, but you gotta stay vigilant. You want to make sure that your child is safe out there. And we'll talk about the app later, but speaking of the package, guys, that's what it looks like, all right? Absolutely phenomenal orange package. Very nice, very sporty, very outdoorsy, and very imoo in a way, right? It's the colors of the brand. Over here we have our model X10, really nice and robust package, which protects it during transportation. I'm sure we can hammer it, and it'll be fine. And yeah, the watch is protected over here. Really minimalistic, which is what I like. Nothing too extravagant. You can remove this part over here. Do we have anything else, actually? Yeah, just the watch, really. That's it. I'm sure we'll have some documentation, right? Some user manuals, but here we just have our watch in the iconic box. We have some QR codes for customer support, and we have some important information on the box as well. Now, shall we talk about the app or maybe some other cool features? App? Okay, all right. So I really like apps. I think they can broaden what we can do with the watch. So let's take a look. We have our new watch system version, right? So here's where your updates live, so to say. You can go back. We have bound members. What is bound members? Bound members is basically your family members, right? You can add bound members over here. All right. We also have watches condition. Watches contacts. Okay, all good. Yeah. We also have watches contacts over here. It's a little bit slippery from all the experiments we've been doing. So next we have class mode, right? Class mode is kind of self-explanatory. You know, when your child is in the class, you want to make sure that they are staying focused and not distracted. And specifically for this, imoo made this class mode. So you can disable time or enable time over here, and basically what it means is that during this time frame, your child will make sure that his attention goes to the class, to what the teacher is saying, and not to playing video games, talking to his friends, or doing some other, quote unquote fun stuff. Because we know that in the long run, education is the key. Next, we have sleep mode. Now, another very important feature, it doesn't matter how much you learn during the day, if you don't get a good night's sleep, you will not be able to process all of this information and wake up the next day, remembering all this stuff. So to make sure that the sleep is there, you can set the sleep mode over here. So what is your kid's sleep period? For example, here, it's roughly around 10 p.m. to, is it 6 a.m.? I think it's a bit too early, right? 6 a.m. You can change it here. Many kids these days unfortunately have to get up very early for school, but if you do more research on adolescent sleep, actually children have this sleep pattern which make them want to go to bed later and wake up later, right? So basically like night owls, so to say. So if your kid has the chance to wake up a little bit later, let them use this opportunity because it's really biology 101. Okay, so let's say we wake up at 9 a.m. Now for me, 9 a.m. is a bit later. I wake up around 7:30, but kids, they like sleeping in, and they also like going to bed later. And this is all perfectly adjustable with the sleep mode. Now, some other cool stuff include sports mode and health monitoring. Okay, what is this? Exactly, sports mode and health monitoring. Over here, we have 24/7 all-around health protection for kids. You can access health tracking over here, set a date of birth, etc. We also have fitness over here, okay? Date of birth, grade, height, weight, and explore more amazing stuff. With 10 different sports modes, children can earn achievements through exercise, inspiring them to stay active and enthusiastic about moving every day. Real-time heart rate monitoring, from heart rate tracking to overall health insights. imoo provides real-time feedback directly to the parent's mobile app, helping parents stay connected with their child. Okay, now remember I told you about this feature, history tag or historical track? It's over here. So you can enable it now and you can see the history of your child's location over the past period. Next, we have auto answer on a call. We also have schedule power on and off to make sure that your kid sticks to a nice schedule. Then we have find my watch, of course. You don't want this watch to get lost. Next, we have watch guard over here. You can unlock the watch, or you can choose the SIM card, log the SIM card with the SIM pen. We have photo wallpaper, okay? You want to make sure it's nice, and you can take photos and select from the album. I'm not sure what photos were taken on this phone, so I'm not going to place. I'm not going to click select. Ask me how I know. Okay, so transfer assistant. Next, help feedback. So very, very nice app. I really like it, and it works seamlessly with Android and iPhone. Guys, many people think that whenever there is like a watch, that is just like really simple. All you want to do is just like, get some simple technology in and you're good to go. Let me tell you, it's like very far from that. So after, in this case, imoo has crafted the watch, right? Imagine how much research and development went into it, how many people were working on it in every step. After this comes tests, right? So tests are crucial to make sure the quality is there. And here are some numbers that you will find very interesting. For example, to ensure premium quality and to make sure it's reliable and durable, It went through a 20-meter water resistant, okay? So no fear of rain, splashing elements, you know, debris, mild hail. AMOLED Super Retina screen with low blue light. Very important, right? Especially before bed, you want to make sure that the kid doesn't get all of this like blue light in their eyeballs to make sure that it doesn't interrupt the sleep patterns. Crucial. Some people get blue light blockers, which are very good. But you can also, on imoo Watch, for example, we have the Super Retina screen with low blue light. So very nice. Designed to protect your child's eyesight, right? I started using my eyesight when I was, I don't know, like 14 or so. But for me, it was because I was reading in a bus. So, but many kids these days, they play phones, you know, they play computer games. So for them, they lose the eyesight because they're always looking at something that is very, very in a short range from them, right? Like we are looking at the monitor as adults the whole day at work. But for us, because our eyeballs are, our eyes are basically formed, it's not easy to damage the eyesight if it wasn't already damaged. But for kids, you know, you want to make sure that you protect the eyesight as much as possible. Now, one of the indirect ways to do it is get them more active, get them actually do fun stuff and healthy stuff like playing sports, you know, spending time outdoors with their peers. And of course, for that, for safety, for instant voice calls, video calls, location, health tracks, fitness tracks, imoo Watch is the best companion. So this is how you protect their eyesight and improve their overall health indirectly. But to protect the eyesight directly, we use the blue light blocker over here. Designed to protect your child's eyesight. Passed over 150 strict tests. And you know, personally, I have been to many factories and I have seen the tests. And yes, it's true. A lot of tests. Okay, including, just think about it, 60,000 shaft rotation tests. Oh my God. So for those who don't know what it is, basically there is a machine that is tailored specifically to test it. And this machine does nothing but rotate the watch to make sure that the watch can withstand that many rotations, right? It's very funny because I've been to factories like this. It's very funny to see machines that you will not find anywhere else. All the machine does is just like going from right to left like this, you know, or in this case the rotation, and it goes over and over and over again. And there has to be an engineer there who's, you know, recording everything. Well, it's mostly automated these days, but also, you know, a human has to be there to check that it's working correctly. 60,000 shaft rotation tests, my friends. 60,000. Oh my God. 60,000 flip tests. All right. So again, you're going to be flipping it a lot over the course of the lifespan of this product, which I'm sure is long enough. Again, test for that. 20,000 micro drop tests. 20,000 of them. Okay, that's quite a durable test. Next one is 10,000 plug and unplug tests, right? So the logic behind this one is very basic. When you plug and unplug it a lot, you want to make sure that the quality of the port is good enough so it can withstand, you know, that many charges. So 10,000 plug and unplug tests. Real world case one, lost in snow for 6 weeks. Now, when I first saw it, it blew my mind. To be honest with you, I am not used to like really that much hands-on testing. So when the team here brought me a watch in a huge ice cube, I was really shocked. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure? And yes, just with you, just a couple of minutes ago, we broke it from a huge entrapment of ice. All right, and what the first thing, you saw the time, you saw how it was working. We actually performed a video call with it, which is absolutely mind-blowing, guys. It is just that the new generation of watches is already here, and you know, some things, you know, like I have a jet lag when it comes to new tech, because you know, I still think, oh my God, like, are you sure it works? Yes, it works as advertised. Another example, case in point, we have another watch over here in this water tank, right? We have water. Now don't worry, it's not boiling water. It looks like it's boiling, but it's not boiling. It's just some bubbles going up. And we have watch inside. Is that right? What if I try opening it? Can I open it? Maybe not. It's okay. Just wanted, it's water, right? Yeah. Okay, thank you. So can I touch it? Yeah. All right. So it's real water. It's wet. It's not boiling. I thought it was boiling. No, it's not boiling, luckily. My hands are wet. Okay. As you can see, real water over here. Oh my God. Why is it important, man? I mean, I don't expect your child to like be swimming with it all day long, but you know, if accidentally they spill drink on it, or you know, just some splashes caught in the rain, forgot to take it off when they went to a shower, or you know, swim, it's going to be working perfectly fine. Real world case, Thailand Summer Challenge. What is this? During Thailand's hot summer, and you know that summer tends to be very hot in Thailand, the waterproof failure rate for imoo rose sharply to think about it. All right, it sounds like a failure. The waterproof failure rate for imoo rose sharply to 0.4%. Okay, so the failure rate was 0.4%, and imoo engineers are like, oh my God, what is going on? You know, the failure rate rose so sharply. Okay, which to me sounds like it's very low still. To find the cause, dozens of imoo research and development engineers traveled to Thailand. I'm sure it was a nice business trip, right? Very fun. For months of research. Okay, so just think about it. It says dozens of imoo research and development engineers went to Thailand for months to research it. Okay, I'm sure it was a fun trip, but they also worked very hard because they discovered that the culprit damaging the waterproof, it's very hard to explain because it gets technical over here, but basically in a nutshell, they discovered that the culprit damaging the waterproof membrane was the red important fire ant. imoo then upgraded the waterproof material accordingly, right? So they upgraded the waterproof material. Just because the failure rate was 0.4%, which to me sounds like very low failure rate, but they decided to upgrade it to make it even better, to make it suitable for quote unquote Thailand Summer Challenge, right? So they upgraded the waterproof material accordingly, ultimately reducing the failure rate in Thailand by 10 times. So by 10 times meaning from 0.4% to 0.4%. And today, my friends, is the special imoo X10 launch event. Leave a comment below with your child's age and preferred product features so we can get more user feedback and better understand your guys' wants and needs. We are very happy to be bringing the best watches for the kids. Once again, it supports app control. It comes in different colors. Here is gray, I think perfect for your boys. Here is white, I think it's neutral, unisex. And we also have pink. I love pink, but you know, people say it's better for girls. Video call, imoo smartwatch X10. Supports app control, we just showed it. Works perfectly on different models. The box, the package is right here. Very beautiful, nothing too extravagant, nothing too, you know, exaggerated, just a nice, robust box over here. And you know, children like bright colors, so it makes sense to make it really nice and bright and very, very outdoorsy. And what makes it outdoorsy? Well, for example, how about water protection over here, right? Water protection right now in many places across the country. It's snowing, winter is there, so even if your watch gets snowed on, or you know, during a hail, if it gets hailed on, you know, provided it's not like too severe. Well, if it's too severe, the hail, I think you can still handle it. I can't speak for the mechanical damage, but the wet element, like the water element, is handled very well, as we just saw, because it was literally immersed in the ice cube. All right, do we have any more tests today? If so, let's do it. If no, I think we showed enough already. It was in the big ice cube, right? You saw how we removed it with the hammer. And still, after this, it worked. We were able to do voice call, video call. And if we have more tests, feel free to bring me the equipment for the tests if you want to do more tests later on, okay? And yeah, and while we are discovering the limits of the imoo X10, let me show you again different colors, pink, white, and gray. And you can see some core functions, checking on my screen right here, core functions over here, okay? So you're free to screenshot them so you can see the cool functions, guys. And once again, unlock the frozen magic only in Santa's Village Live. Stay tuned. We are back after a second pause, just 2 seconds. Okay, so we have covered so much ground already, but believe it or not, there are still a lot of features that we haven't even touched upon for X10. And X10 is just one of the models, okay? There are many, many different models. We just decided to really narrow the choice today and talk explicitly about the X10 because there is so much to talk about. It can go really deep in just on just one model. All right, let me show you the screen, what the screen looks like. All right. Okay, so just a sec. Let me try unlocking the screen. I want to show the screen. Do we have the screen? You can see the app over here. All right. Yeah. So you can see the app over here. This is the list of our contacts. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. So back to the app where we stopped. Let's pick up from the place where we stopped last time. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have, all right. Yeah. There you go. Class mode. Ah, that's right. That's why. Okay. The class mode was open. That's why the watch was locked. So it actually works. All right. We had a class mode on, so the watch was locked. Now it is unlocked. All right. No SIM card in this particular watch. But if we slide up, we can see our heart emoji. For more accurate measuring result, keep your watch snug on your wrist. Okay, which is not on our wrist right now for better demonstration purposes. So we have our body temperature over here. We have our we have our heart rate over here. Okay, and by the way, if you guys are in the United States of America, you are very lucky because heart rate feature is only available in America, and it's coming to other places very, very soon. Next, we have blood oxygen over here. Okay, so we can see it's measuring our blood oxygen, but actually, you know, it's not snug on our wrist right now, so it won't be accurate. Now, guys, if you're wondering why the screen is so funny, that's because we're using a green background, right? So that's why if there are some green elements over here, it will be looking like this. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and back, back and back, back to back. Okay, we have our photo gallery over here. We have our fitness track over here. Okay, it's loading in the moment. We can click exercise now. That's it. All it takes is just one click. Again, all of those icons are green, so you will see them as white because we use a green background. But nevertheless, we have running, outdoor running, indoor running, outdoor walking, indoor walking. Oh my God, there's so many. Rope skipping, open water. You see, pool swimming, which says what? Which says it's water resistant. It's waterproof, really, because we have pool swimming over here. We have open water swimming. We even have sit-ups, right? If you're not outdoors, all you have is a floor. All you want to do is just like simple sit-ups. Yes, you can do this. We have sit-ups over here, cycle, hiking. Oh my God, who likes hiking? And even more cool stuff over here, okay? So really nice, a lot of things that will help to gamify all of those, hard habits, hard stuff that are exercising. For many people, as a kid, I liked exercising. I didn't like competitive sports or, martial arts for that matter, but I like exercising. Many kids don't like exercising. Does your kid like exercising? Let us know in the comments. But with features like this on imoo, you can now gamify exercising and make it more fun, okay? So here, where are we? Now we are at time, disable time. This is during class. As you guys saw, we were like panicking for a second. Oh my God, the watch wouldn't unlock. What happened to the watch? It doesn't unlock, right? So I called our team secretly here behind the cameras, and they were like, oh, that's because we had the class mode on. So that's why it wouldn't unlock, right? Only for some apps that are super important. I imagine like voice calls, maybe if you set it in the sort of say like do not disturb category, if you put them as allowed, then they will work. But for most just fun apps out there, they probably won't work during the class mode, because class is for focusing, is for paying attention, and for soaking in those knowledge that the teachers are sharing in the class. Kids may think it's not fun. Well, you know what? I'll tell you, it's not fun if you compare it to video games, that's for sure, okay? And that's why you want to disable the video games during the very class period, okay? So again, class mode is very, very nice. But again, some other cool stuff are waiting to be discovered about the X10 from imoo. All right, my friends, we are back from the demo, and let's go through some very important, absolute game changers, okay? Give you absolute peace of mind with those watches. So first of all, you want to make sure that the product you purchase is actually made by brand, not because it's cool, but because the brand actually stays behind their products and they're there to support when it comes to customer support, after-sales service, just anything, right? When there is a reputation at stake, they will be working harder to solve your problems and to make them to make the problems not arise in the first place, right? So this is my personal recommendation. I think you'll agree with me. It's pretty much common sense. You want to purchase from brands, and imoo is a brand. It was there from since 2014, right? So a lot of time in the industry. Oh my God, actually a lot of time, yeah, like 12 years already, almost. So here are some very if you only have 5 minutes and to hear about the X10 watch, here's what you should know. Number one, here's some innovative highlights. Now, unique flip dual camera. Again, if something can be shown, don't explain it. It's like a old saying or something. So let me put it on my wrist. I am wearing a gray t-shirt today, great polo. So great watch would suit it perfectly. All right, and here's how you use the unique flip dual camera design. Press like this, hold, turn, there you go. All right. Oops, it took a photo of me or what? All right, so once again, if you miss it, I can take a photo. I actually took a photo right now. It's very cool. All right, so this is the first and probably most important, most captivating feature for sure, which is the unique flip dual camera design, right? Unlike other watches on the market, the X10 features a flip-up dual camera system. When flipped up, just like right now, it lets you see more details. When detached, it unlocks even more communication scenarios. So what I mean by when detached, what do you mean by this? Okay, so right now, it's at 90 degrees. What I can do is I can completely detach it, just like this, all right? I can detach it just like this. Oops, it is detached. All right. And I just took a picture of me, which is not pretty. How do I delete it? I'll probably figure it out after the live stream. But yeah. Okay. So completely detached, which allows what? Which allows more communication scenarios. Next, see, it looks very funny without the watch. Let's put it back. Okay. Okay, so next, and by the way, guys, if you're thinking, this watch really looks like it's a child's watch, it is. That's because it is. It is child's watch. So that's why it probably doesn't look. I don't look that serious wearing this watch. Well, it's because it's a child's watch. Okay, so let's get to some core details about the accent. Next thing, which is crucial, absolutely crucial. That is the enhanced video calling and real-time location sharing. 2-in-1, I believe we have to break them down because they are absolutely massive on their own. Number one, enhanced video calling. Oh my God, all I want is to see my kid clearly. I want my kid to see me clearly. I'll be happy with this. And imoo put a lot of work. Well, I have a lot of research and development engineers, as we learned. Oops, just notice that. We are covering the host with this. Okay, and imoo worked very hard to make a enhanced video calling experience. But hey, video calling is only part of the coin. Real-time location sharing is key. Real-time location sharing is so important because look, if you live like in a very safe neighborhood, hopefully safe state or country, that's so good. You don't have to worry about it. But guys, many of us live in places not that safe, right? So in this case, we want to make sure that our child, we can see their location. So a phone can be somewhere separate, but a watch is always snug on your wrist, or in this case, on your child's wrist, which makes it oh so simple to see their location. And some people may think, I don't want to spy after my child. Well, no one asks you to spy after a child, really, because it's for safety, right? It's only you who is seeing your child's location. That's it. You want to see where your child is. You want to see where they are. You want to see, what they're doing. And imoo went a step further, Not only can you see the location right now, but also you can see the location history, or historical track, as they call it in their app. So you can see the past history of where your kid went, okay? Again, not for over-controlling them, not for micromanaging them, of course. Nobody's talking about this, but of course for safety, for seeing where they are, and you will have access to this data. Next, during video calls, parents can see their children's surroundings for great peace of mind, right? You saw a lot of pranks on TikTok these days where kids are pranking their, usually older kids, usually kids that are already 20, 30, pranking their parents, and they're with someone not safe. All right, so you don't want this, and you want to see the surroundings. And with the dual mode, with the dual camera mode, you can see really everything around. Okay, so the parent side, which is you, because I believe kids don't watch this live stream. Kids these days don't have that big of an attention span, some of them, because of a lot of short form content. So the parents interface also shows real-time location tracking. When children take photos, they can detach the camera to capture better angles and record the world exactly as they see it. Yeah, isn't it wonderful? Children have a lot of whys. They are always asking questions, always trying to figure out the world. They want to share it with their parents. They want to take pictures for you. They saw a bug maybe on the grass. They want to take a picture of the bug. But what I love personally, what I love about this watch, I love many things about it, but one of the features I love it that I feel doesn't get talked about is the fact that, unlike with the phone, right? With the phone, it's very easy to scroll it, and the young kids, they scroll TikTok and, just binge watch stuff, doom scroll. Everybody does, trying to get better at it myself. been on like a couple of days streak, not scrolling. But, you know, kids are very vulnerable to this because, you know, the algorithm, right? It's crazy. So with the watch, you can't do it. With the watch, you can't really scroll. Like you can't physically scroll, of course. Yeah, you can slide down, but you can like watch. You can binge scroll or doom scroll or binge watch. You know, content like on phone. So many parents actually don't want to give their children phones for that particular reason. And that's why, you know, a watch is perfect gift. It checks all the boxes, so to say. Safety, done. Video calling, voice calling, done. Camera, done. Fitness tracking, done. You know, historical record, as imoo calls it, check. So it's all really there. Technology is there, and all the boxes are really checked. Okay. Next very important feature, and I'm gonna be honest with you, there are some notes over here. I can't keep it all in my head. It's a lot of information, and I can't miss any single bit of it because it's really important. Okay, versatile wear styles. What does it mean? Well, with winter here and everyone wearing thick coats, I like how I'm wearing a t-shirt. Okay, with winter and everyone wearing thick clothes, thick coats. Kids don't like wearing watches on their wrists, maybe because they're covered by clothes, right? Take X10 and attached and worn it around the neck. Stylish and convenient. Oh my God, did you know about it? So what you can do is you can detach it, all right? Again, just like this. Scroll it around. Taking a picture of me right now. I didn't ask for it, but probably press some button that is taking a picture. Okay, and what is being said is you can wear it on your neck, just like this. I think it's very stylish. It can also serve as your GoPro, quote unquote, right? So it can record what is around. So very cool feature. Okay, let me put it, guys, next to the phone. You can see how small it is. Won't take much space at all, and still you can wear it on your neck. Okay, so video call, imoo smartwatch X10. There you go, my friends. Next, very big thing about the smartwatch is the fact that well, we already talked about the versatile wear styles, right? Versatile wear styles basically means that you can wear it on your neck, you can wear it on your wrist, as watches are normally snug, and you can also wear it around your neck because imoo offers amazing flexibility when it comes to wearing styles. Core features. Here are some core features. May get a bit technical, but you know it's important to understand that technology is there, even though it's children's watch. You know, technology is still there, and you know, like just with everything, clothes, tech. For kids, it's made with care, and it's made really failure-proof because you know you don't want it to fail during critical moments. Okay. So, accurate GPS positioning. You know, been there, done that, in terms of I know what it is like when the GPS positioning is not accurate. It's really frustrating. And imoo pays a lot of attention to providing accurate GPS positioning. Next, multiple sports modes. All right? So, to encourage healthy activity, basically. What is this? Well, you know, sport is fun. Playing sports is fun. But playing video games is also fun. But playing video games is also easy, right? So like you don't have to spend much energy playing them. So when it comes to choosing between playing video games and playing sports, many children choose video games, right? Many adults do too, but we're talking about children now. So now, one way you can encourage more healthy activities is to quote-unquote gamify the sports, right, for the children. So on the watch, you can set if you're hiking, if you're running, if you are, even doing sit-ups, you ask your child, hey, how about you go and do 10 sit-ups? I don't want to do it, right? Like, I'll get tired, I'll get sweaty. What do I gain? Well, if you actually select the fitness on your watch, on your imoo watch, and select sit-ups, well, now you have like some manageable, quantifiable result, and it's been gamified. So, and your child is like, wow, I can see the progress, I can see the work that I put in counts. Very nice. Okay, next we have health monitoring, heart rate and activity tracking. So you can keep tabs on your child's physical condition, right? Kids sometimes they can't communicate how they feel properly, and you want to keep the communication channel flowing, but also you want to make sure that you see your child's condition. What is going on? Like what is his heart rate? What is his sleep like? What is his resting heartbeat? All of the important cardiovascular activity and pulse, everything, and you can see it in the app. Okay, and this is not it, guys. We have a lot of other cool things. For example, if you're busy at work, right? You can't stay physically close to your kids. Staying with your kids during a work week is a privilege. Some of us are lucky to have it. Some of us work very hard, or maybe we're born into rich family to have this privilege, or maybe work from home. Many people don't. Many people work from the office. Many people work, in the wild, firefighters, police, doctors. So many people can't stay with their kids all the time, and for that, you want to make sure that at least your child has a watch, and you can see their location. You can give them video calls. You can give them voice calls anytime that you want, anytime that you are available. Maybe you have a minute, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. Okay, so you can give them a video call, and you can do it also from the app. Once again, here is the app. Very nice app, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy, but that is not to say that we don't have some advanced features in the app, all right? All right, so, okay, and here is the app once again. All right, so, right. Next, we have brand history. Yes, imoo is an established brand. Yeah. Okay, so who is imoo? If you don't know, perfectly fine. Okay, no offense, no love lost. imoo was founded in 2014, and it's a global leader in children's smart technology and the world's #1 brands kids smartwatches. For over a decade, imoo has remained true to its founding mission of creating with love, striving to become the high-tech brand most desired by children around the world. Over the past 11, almost 12 years, imoo has independently developed intelligent positioning technology, pioneered, all aimed at creating smart devices to help children grow more independently while giving parents greater peace of mind into the imoo smart watch. Oh my God, am I just looking at a huge cube of ice with a watch entrapped in it? As a matter of fact, I am. To my right, there is a huge ice cube and there is a watch entrapped in it. imoo is transforming the lifestyles of not hundreds, not thousands, not hundreds of thousands, but millions of families worldwide. Today, imoo's global user base has reached 50 million. Just think about it, 50 million. Oh my God. So it's for education. imoo is a trusted safeguard that protects their children's safety. And for children, imoo is a communication tool. It records precious childhood moments, keeps them connected with their parents, and enables safe friendships. Okay, and for that, to enable this and to achieve the mission, imoo makes their watches really nice and robust. For example, we are about to explore a watch that is now entrapped in a huge ice cube. We are about to free it from the ice cube. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, I'm gonna need a hammer for this, I suppose. Do we have a hammer?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Big or
Okay. I don't know if a small one will do it. Okay, we'll try both. So there you go. You can see we have, once again, maybe you can't see it. In this case, I'm gonna put it like this. Just appreciate it for a second. We have a watch entrapped in an ice cube. Physics, right? The temperature went below freezing, and it's now frozen. So, and we will try to, pull it out of the ice cube. But I'm not sure if we can do it without a hammer. All right. So, I was looking for glasses, but I don't know where they are. Do you know where glasses are? Oh, I see them over there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I gotta stay protected, I don't want to be a bad influence. I don't want to be bad influence for children. You can't operate without glasses. Just got my glasses, goggles really. So, let's go for it, guys. Oh my God, I'm excited. All right, don't do it at home. You gotta be careful operating hammers, but whoa, look at this. Oh my God, guys, realize. Okay. Oh my God, you see there is like a literally watch entrapped in ice. You can go to Antarctica with this watch. It's absolutely mind-blowing. All right, shall we continue? Let's go. All right, I'm gonna hold it with one hand, otherwise it's gonna keep dropping. My hand is getting so cold. Yeah, we are very hands-on. Woo! Wow. That's why I asked you to turn the air conditioner down, because it's so cold here. Right, realize, my friends, realize. Okay. Another big chunk. Look at this. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh my God. It's entrapped in ice. It's entrapped in ice. Let's keep going. My hand is, you gotta get me gloves. Do you have gloves?
Yeah.
You do have gloves, actually. You were saving them for someone else? Okay, all right. They have gloves. I hope those are like nice gloves, not some like plastic gloves. Next. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta stop for a second because this is getting so cold. because it is real ice. That's what you thought it wasn't real ice? It's real ice. Okay. I can do, no, I'm gonna drop. So, my friends, imoo X10 in a huge ice cube. All right, and we are trying to break it out. That's why I'm gonna like, if you just enter the last room and give me like, what is going on? Tell me what you're doing. This is exactly what we're doing. We're trying to gather the entrapped watch from the huge cube of ice. Oh, can't hold for too long without glasses, without gloves. We are almost there. We are almost there. Okay. All right, my friends. Next, flagship upgrade, my friends, with more detailed and greater accuracy, bringing even more peace of mind for you guys, for parents, or maybe for if you are, maybe you are just family members. Maybe you are getting it's a gift for your nephews and nieces. Well, those are very professional gloves, I should say. Gonna look like a doctor. Okay. But I really need it because it's getting cold. Now it looks like either I am a doctor or I'm gonna do something illegal, and I don't want to leave the fingerprints. Oh, those times are gone now with the cameras everywhere. No, yeah, I have a hammer too, so don't be scared. Okay, I'm just not doing anything violent. I'm just gonna, free this watch from. From the eyes. Oh, forgot my glasses. Forgot my goggles. Can be a bad influence, All right. I like it. Whoa, that was a big one. Okay. Thank you so much for the gloves. It's much better. Okay, so. I don't want to be hitting the watch itself. All right, next, just put it right here.
Wow.
All right, and whoa, just before we finish, you gotta get a glove too. I only need one, okay? All right, so once again, this is the watch in an ice cube over here. Absolutely phenomenal. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it's true. It's awesome. So let's keep doing it. Okay. Ooh, bingo. Okay, and I'm tired. I'm tired. Manual work. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be careful here. Maybe the small one. Good. All right. So, it's working. Oh my God, it's working. Even now, even when it's like still in ice, it's literally working. Absolutely spectacular. That's what I would say if you ask me. Absolutely spectacular. Look at this. All right. Yep, working, showing time. Cute. Is it panda? Probably. Yep. Cute panda. Let's try removing the remaining bits. I don't want to go any further. I'm just afraid to damage the. But we freed the screen. We have freed the screen, and yes, we can see that the watch is functioning. Let's try unlocking it. Hopefully, the class mode is not on. So, all right, let me take my gloves off. very much required if you're working with ice, because it's cold. And yep, and let's keep going. All right, congratulations, we have accomplished freeing the watch from an ice cube. What's the code? There is still some ice here on the back side. Let's try unlocking it. We have done already, not that no network, okay. Okay, so, and swapping up, boom, it works. Let's switch, and yes, my friends, it does work. Just like this. We have just freed it from a huge ice cube. Absolutely huge and very cold ice cube, as all ice cubes are. And yes, it works. We have the swap. Can we call from this watch, Anna? All right. Yeah, let's connect to Wi-Fi and maybe perform a call from this watch. How do you know it's going to be the same watch? Well, because it still has, ice on it. Okay, my friends, so you have just seen how we literally freed the watch from a huge ice cube. And yes, it works. And once we connect to Wi-Fi, if we can, Wi-Fi here is kind of complicated, I noticed. But yeah, we'll see if we can even make a call from this very watch. Absolutely spectacular. Okay, so some other cool stuff that are absolutely outstanding are these. Design upgrade, my friends, design upgrade. Let's call William. William is our buddy. William is our friend. Okay, all right, William, let's call William. Here. There you go. I'm gonna switch cameras. All right, video call. Video calling William. Ooh, I have a call from sister. Okay. Hello, sister. There you go. And we can take a video call from this very watch that we have just freed from the huge ice cube. Okay, so the watch is here, it's working. Let me show one of the cool features, which is you can, oops, this button probably frozen, so we have to wait for some time. Or, let me try again. Yeah, it's frozen because it's still nice, like give it some time, right? Don't be that strict, give it some time. All right, so the call is working, all fine. I just wanted to flip the camera, but the button's frozen. We'll just wait for it to unfreeze. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. All right, William, talk to you later. And guys, have you noticed that we can see the location on the bottom part of the screen? We can see the location. We can see the accurate GPS positioning at the moment that we're talking to the, in this case, William, your family. Doesn't really matter. So you can see their location if this feature is enabled, of course. All right. Some other cool stuff is, yes, my friends, design upgrade. This part can be translated directly while you rotate the main unit 180 degrees, unlocking 360-degree scene perspective. With a simple turn, the watch body separates easily, unlocking a wider range of usage scenarios. After removing the dial, the watch can connect to an exclusive imoo lanyard for neck wearing. So you can wear it on your neck. Absolutely cool. Freeing your child's hands for easier shooting of pictures, videos, and daily activities, so they can capture every moment in an even more interesting way with their hands now freed, because they're not holding it, they're wearing it on their neck, right? So documenting, making videos, making photos, making videos of everything that's going on for safety and for fun, of course, for fun. Okay, so yes, and by the way, you have been looking at this for so long, you're probably wondering, oh my God, is this real? Yes, it's real. You see I can rotate it. It is a watch in water. So yeah, it's watch in water, and I'm actually very interested how this machine works. It's really cool. Oh, it's powered, right? So yeah, but yeah, so you can see a watch in water, in a water tank, and it's working perfectly fine. And it's submerged in water. It's water resistant, waterproof even. Okay, next, just take a look, guys. Sports mode and health monitoring. This is something absolutely phenomenal. So there are 10 sports modes and achievements. So let me show you the sports modes once again. If you missed them, let me show you the sports modes. Okay. Dun dun dun, health and fitness, that is fitness, and we want to go to sports modes. Ah, there you are. Okay, exercise now, you press exercise now, that's right, there is no better moment than now, and voila, all you want to do is just pick the type of exercise that you want to be doing. Is it gonna be Let's see what we have. Okay. So, all right. So here we have outdoor running, right? Indoor running, outdoor walking, indoor walking, hiking, cycle, sit-ups, pool swimming, open water. Oh, tired yet? And rope skipping, right? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God, 10 absolutely different exercises. Next we have, let's see what we've got over here. Okay, yeah, I said the Wi-Fi here is kind of complicated, but here we have our level, you see, network, level, badges, and total over here, okay? And we have, of course, exercise now. So let's actually try picking the exercise now. Let's see what happens. Exercise now, we're gonna want to do some outdoor running. Want to go for a run? Start. Continue. Get ready. Start. Boom. All right. Let's simulate running. No, we can't really deceive it. It knows we're not running. It knows we are stationary. Okay. So it shows us the exercise time. It shows us the calories burned, and it shows us the distance that we have traversed. Like in this case, it's 0 because we haven't run yet. Okay, now we have average pace, and we have all of those cool stuff. We have 200 oxygen levels, 200. This is very important, right? You want to see, and you look at this right now, and like, oh my God, why is it orange? Well, that's because you are using background. So it's actually green. It's actually green. All right. No, very nice. You can end, you can pause, you can even add volume if you want to, and you can continue, and you can end. Tips, this exercise is not enough this time. It will not be counted. Yeah, that's because we haven't moved. We're just like trying to deceive the system. But yeah, we are actually sitting here and not running, and the exercise was called running. So that's why. Okay, so absolutely, by the way, we have some really nice stickers over here. Have you noticed? Laughing to tears. Okay, miss you, angry, hurt, I arrived. Is the class over? So this is, you can ask your kid, is the class over? You can just send them the sticker, class over. Next we have laughing to tears, hug, busy. Okay. And next, what is this? Oh, red packet. Okay. Wow. Bye and question mark, like what is going on? Okay. So we have our take photos, video call, and photo gallery. We can upload photos. First, let me see if I can show you the photos. Because we have to do the Face ID. Okay. So, and this is what the app looks like. Absolutely fantastic. Totally love the app. Very intuitive design. You know for sure what to do. You know for sure, you know, how everything works. And very nice design. Really love the app. Okay, next we have locate. You can see our location over here. So again, your child can see your location. You can see your child's location. Very convenient if you really want to know where they are, because you know it's very important to know where they are for their safety and for your safety and for everyone's safety. Okay, so yeah, location is here. We have our battery status. We have our settings. We have chat over here. Locate, discover. Discover has some interesting stuff over here as well. We have more. You know, we always have more. We can explore more. Yeah, there you go. We can go to imoo shop. Yeah. Oh my God. Go to imoo shop. Over here. Absolutely phenomenal. Love it. Okay. Next we have more. We have sleep mode. Last time we started with health. We have auto answer calls, schedule power on and off. Find my watch, watch guard, power consumption ranking over here, watch is Wi-Fi, photo wallpaper, watch settings, transfer assistant, app setting, and finally even unbind watch. If you want to let someone else use it, we can scan the QR code over here and we can choose between different accounts, and we can also do a video call, all right? Or in this case, we don't have Wi-Fi connection, but even though we still can get a video call on the watch. Look at this. Oh my God, absolutely fantastic. And it's quite loud too. All right, and now the watch can be at 90 degrees, just like this. At 90 degrees. Look at this, phenomenal. The voice or video call is absolutely crucial, right? You want to know where your kid is, you want to know where they are. You can press the call over here. You can even type the number on your watch. How cool is that? How cool is the ability to type the number on your watch over here? Oh my God, absolutely love it, guys. It's such a nice and high-tech product. It's absolutely phenomenal. Okay, enough about the app. It has been quite a long intro. What does the watch actually look like? Well, you probably will be giving it as a gift. So it comes with this nice box over here. That's what it looks like. Nice and orange, very imoo, as I say. Okay. That's right, that's what the box looks like. Very nice gift. Very sporty, very, kind of like a sporty outdoorsy vibe. Very eye-catching. I love it. Okay, so 2D positioning, safe and reassuring. By the way, some remarks. Health monitoring currently includes heart rate only, but I am sure that imoo engineers are working very hard to add more features. But as for now, only the most important one, which is heart rate, right? And more features are coming very soon. Okay, we have 2D positioning, safe and reassuring, real-time location tracking. Parents, or in this case you, can view your child's location in real time, whether you are in a classroom, playground, shopping mall, or anywhere else. Activity status detection. Along with precise positioning, you can also see the history of your child's location, so you know where they went for the past day or two? No, for the past 14 days. For the past 2 weeks, you can see where they went to make sure that they are safe, to make sure that they are going places they are supposed to. Like if they say, oh, mom, I'm going to play football, and then they're going to some other place, maybe it's something innocent, like they're going to play video games at their friend's house. All right, I got you. But maybe not. So you want to make sure you see the location. Next, you can open the imoo's app and review your child's movement history for up to 14 days. Okay? You can show real-time location viewing, classroom, playground, mall, etc. And activity status, riding in a vehicle, running, walking, or standing. So not only can you see the location, right, just to be clear, but also you can see the type of activity that is. Is it in a vehicle? Is it, in a vehicle? You know what I mean? All right, so is it in a vehicle? Is it running? Is it in a vehicle? Is it running? Is it cycling? Is it any other stuff? Okay. All right, so walking or standing, that's right. All right, next, you can display the full day movement route, allowing parents to see everywhere their child has been within the past 14 days. It's reliable and durable, most importantly. A couple of tests, if you missed it, it's okay. We'll give you a second chance because there's really a lot to talk about. So the tests are crucial. It's important to test the products to make sure that they function as advertised. And here's some, all right guys, having many more tests, but because everybody's attention is limited and time, we only picked the most wow tests. So number one, okay, imoo watched passed over 150 strict tests, including but not limited to 60,000 shaft rotation tests. Bam, 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 60,000 times. Next, 60,000 flip tests. I don't know if there's anything magical about 60,000, but probably probably was 50,000, but now it's 60,000. Okay. Next. All right, we have 20,000 micro drop tests. What is that? 20,000 micro drop tests. Drop it again, drop it again, 20,000 times. A lot of times. Next, we have 10,000 plug and unplug tests. Plug it, unplug it, plug it, unplug it. How many times? 10,000 times. Okay? Crazy. Real world case first, lost in snow for 6 weeks. Okay, so this is very funny. It's an actual story. In Europe, a child lost their watch in snow. 6 weeks later, 6 weeks after the ice and snow melted, they were amazed to find that once recharged, the device worked perfectly again. Let it sink in, all right? A real kid in Europe lost their watch in snow, all right? Lost it and in snow. And then 6 weeks later, when the snow melted, they found it. They found it, but they thought, oh, probably wouldn't work, right? Wouldn't work. Probably wouldn't work. Okay. Well, what they did, they recharged it and found out, boom, it still works perfectly again. And just during today's live stream, we did like 2 experiments where we put the watch in ice, right? It was actually in the ice cube, and we used the hammer, we used some force to pull it out of the ice cube, and it worked. And we did a video call, and it worked perfectly fine. Absolutely amazing. Next, so we have European winter, which is quite cold, and we also have Thailand summer. Okay, Thailand, all right, very nice, very fun place. Weather is nice. Summer is hot. Summer is hot. Summer is not only hot, but it is also raining a lot, right? Rainy season, raining all the time. So if you go to Thailand, you want to make sure that you pick the time when it's not raining too much. Otherwise, you're going to be caught in rain all the time. But imoo's R&D engineers traveled to Thailand for business purposes, okay? And they tested the watch in the Thailand rain. Most of us don't live in Thailand. Most of us live in the United States of America, and not in Thailand. But, if it can do Thailand rain, it can probably do everything. So imoo engineers, research and development specialists, professionals, they went to Thailand. I don't know where specifically. Was it Bangkok? Was it Chiang Mai? I don't know. I don't know what city it was. But they went to Thailand. And they said, hey, how about we combine leisure and work, and we test the watch in Thailand. Well, I'm sure it was only work. There were some serious tests, right? Just trying to make a story more more relatable. So yeah, they went to Thailand and they started testing their watch. And you know what, guys? An unexpected happened. Well, the failure rate went from close to 0 to 0.4%, which still sounds very small if you think about it. Like the failure rate is 0.4%. But if you're selling hundreds of thousands of watches, it shows up. So they said, hey, what can we do to bring the failure rate down? And I didn't know I can share this, but apparently I can share it with you. So what happened is, to find the cause, those R&D developers, they traveled to Thailand, as you know, for months of research. So that was an extended business trip. They discovered the culprit damaging the waterproof membrane was the red imported fire ant. That's what it's called. Quite an interesting name, I should admit. imoo then upgraded the waterproof material accordingly, ultimately reducing the failure rate in Thailand by 10 times. Think about it, 10 times. So the failure rate went from 0.4 to 0.04. Now that's low. And today's, my friends, is a special imoo X10 launch event. Leave a comment below with your child's age and preferred product features. We want to get more feedback and better understand user needs. The US X10 model only supports 2D positioning for now, and the US XT10 can only be used with one dedicated SIM card or a Verizon SIM card. During the live stream, simply describe the product, okay, and simply describe the product you're interested in, and also tell us your child's age and more feedback, so we know that, so we know what product suits your needs best. Because apart from X10, we also have some other models. And for now, as we said previously, I'll say it again, in the US for now, speaking of health monitoring, it's only heart rate only. Okay, so this is like the most important information, but hey, let me just show you those beautiful watches once again, because you know what? They come in different colors. Okay, so we have gray. We have kind of like white beige, more like grayish white beige. I don't know, I'm not that good with colors. We have white. And yes, last but not least, we have probably the favorite of the female audience, pink. Look, I love pink. It's just, they say pink is a, color for girls. I don't know. And let's see. Okay. So yes, different colors. That's right. We have different colors. Absolutely correct. And also, if you're wondering how you charge them, well, how you charge any smartwatch, just like this. They're charging perfectly fine, just like any other watch. If you somehow didn't notice this one, how did you not notice it? It's in the water. It's waterproof. Now, many people will be getting it as a gift, and you have the right to see what the box looks like. What the box looks like. And the box is right here. Let me zoom in for you guys. All right, so here's what the box looks like. Absolutely beautiful, minimalistic, nothing that you don't need, and everything that you do. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So we have our box over here. Very, very beautiful. I love it. Okay. All right, cool. So thank you so much, guys, for your comments. I really appreciate it. If you haven't left a comment yet, please do. You can leave any comment you want, but we would love to see more about your interests. So we would encourage you to leave your child's age. Are they 6? Are they 12? It probably will dictate their use scenarios. And also just, feel free to chat and ask questions. We'll be here to answer them every single time. So once again, this watch looks very simple. It looks very seamless, I would say, just like any other smartwatch, but it's really not any other smartwatch. First of all, you have the brand imoo that has been there since 2014. That is almost 12 years by now. So a lot of research, a lot of experience, a lot of feedback from users. Now, we also have some interesting, I just love numbers. I want to show you some numbers with you. Okay, hold on. Try scrolling down. There you go. All right, guys. So, how many users does imoo have? Do you know this? We can say it. So, imoo has reached 50 million user base. Yeah, globally, not only in the United States, but globally. 50 million users. And imoo is proud to make watches that don't distract kids from studies, but rather they, embrace focus, embrace paying attention to the class, and they are really for enhancing the study and enhancing the healthy, positive lifestyle. Active lifestyle, yeah. Okay. Some other cool stuff include that for parents, imoo is a trusted safeguard that protects their children's safety. And imoo is a communication tool for kids that records precious childhood moments and keeps them connected with their parents and enables safe friendships, of course. Very important. Safety should always come first. Right? Okay. Very nice. All right, my friends. So it is a special launch event of the X10. We have so many models, but now we wanted to focus on just this one because it offers everything you need and nothing you really don't, right? We have GPS positioning. We have our flip mode, dual cameras flip mode. We have our waterproof technology, right? You have our precise location tracking. You have all of this in just one watch on your child's wrist, which is absolutely phenomenal. If you think about it, just having this peace of mind, knowing where your child is, knowing what they're doing, knowing who they are with. And not only that really, but also just seeing, even what type of transportation they're taking. Are they running? Are they walking? Or are they in a car, right? So it's really, really cool to have this. Cool is not the right word, I'm gonna be honest. It's really important, and it's really game-changing to see all of this information in just one watch. With just the help of one watch, you can see it from your phone. You can see it, and your child can call you anytime they want, right? Well, you probably should let them know that, hey, I'm not free all the time, right? I'm at work. But whenever you have like a lunch break, quick call, you could do this. Your child could just call you without any problems whatsoever. So this is really cool. Instant communication, instant access to location, and also trusted brand with over 12 years of experience in the industry. The box is beautiful, which makes it a great gift, and the watches come in different colors. Very useful for those of you who have many kids, like maybe you have a daughter and a son. All right, in this case, if you're giving a son a watch, maybe you want to give your daughter a watch too, right? And you don't want to give them like different watches, otherwise they're going to be comparing who got a better watch. You may want to get them the best imoo watch. It is maybe two different colors, maybe pink and white, pink and gray, pink and beige, I don't know. There are so many different colors. So it's all about, the purpose of the company, creating with love, and spreading love really, and spreading just this peace of mind that, yeah, kids can still go out and still play sports, can still be active, can still play with their friends, but hey, you also have the right to know where they are, the location and everything. You gotta know where they are for their safety, for your peace of mind really, right? For their safety, for your peace of mind, and for their peace of mind too, you know? They know all the time, oh, mom knows where I am, dad knows where I am, so I'm safe, I'm good. So they can focus on what matters most, and what matters most when at a young age is just, as imoo perfectly knows, is exploring the world, is paying attention to school, studying, right? And making it fun. And with sleep mode, we also prioritize sleep. And with class mode, we prioritize studies. So just right now, just like a couple of minutes ago, right? Maybe like more like half an hour ago, we tried to unlock a watch and we couldn't. So I started panicking. Those guys knew what was going on. I started panicking because I was like, I can't unlock the watch. Well, that's because class mode was on, right? With the class mode on, you can't really unlock the watch because class mode is on. So, and with the class mode on, you want your kid to focus on and pay attention in class. It can be an actual class, or it can be just, you know, they're doing them doing their homework, and you don't want them to get distracted, you know. It's very easy to get distracted if you're doing something boring, like a homework. Not that the homework should be boring, but, you know, sometimes it is. So, yeah, and it's very easy to get distracted. And in this case, because some people hear, oh, instant communication, many people will be like, oh, I love it, but some people are like, I don't really want my kid to have, like, instant distractions, and they want. Don't worry about it. Like, they want to have instant distractions because the category of imoo is literally education. So it's made with that in mind. So don't worry about it. Your kid will not have instant distraction whatsoever because we have class mode, we have this like do not disturb mode, all of this, which is perfectly fine. And yes, you can set it. You can set it, and they can set it. Depends on how you decide to do it. The flexibility is there, the technology is there, and all of that is there. So it only depends on you how you decide to set it. But at the end of the day, guys, this watch is there to enhance your child's path to better education, to more active lifestyle, not only by providing your safety, right? Safety, peace of mind, but also by gamifying, their experiences, right? So what I mean by gamifying is, well, if you just say, hey, son, go do some sit-ups, right? There is like this argument there, like, oh, I don't want to do sit-ups, but if you now have your smart watch from imoo and you go to the fitness and you enable sit-up workout and you do sit-ups, and you actually can see, oh my God, I burned some calories, I maybe built some muscle, so you can see it there. Well, now we only have the heartbeat in the fitness, in the health, excuse me, but in the fitness we have a lot of cool stuff like oxygen and everything. And yeah, it helps what we call gamifying, right? Gamifying these experiences, because of course sports are fun, as we all know. Sports can be very fun. You just have to find the sport that you like. But let's be honest, they're not as fun as video games, right? Well, because video games you don't have to like sweat, you don't have to do any work. You just sit there chilling, playing. But with the watch, you can gamify hard habits, like hard habits or hard things. So all of a sudden, now that you're doing some workout, it can be indoor walking, outdoor walking, it can be sit-ups, as we mentioned previously, it can be swimming in open water or in a swimming pool, and many other cool stuff, right? And yes, you can see how many calories, oxygen, all this cool stuff. Love it. The watch is removable, as you saw. So once again, I want to say you can wear it on your neck. Let me show you what I mean by this. All right, zoom in. Okay. So there we go. Here's how you unlock it. Boom. Smile, we're taking a picture of you. All right. So There you go. And you can remove it just like this, and you can place it on your neck, and you can wear it on your neck like a necklace. You child can, right? It's for children. So yes, you can remove it. Allows more shooting angles for videos, for pictures, for all the good stuff over there. And yeah, you can do it just with the watch. Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, so we have covered a lot of ground today. Really, so many advanced features, so many cool stuff here from imoo. I am mind blown right now. We have 180-degree rotation, unlocking the 360-degree scene perspective. What? Like, really? It's just like a lot of cool technology packed into one small box that this watch really is, right? It's small, it's lightweight, it's easy to carry around. You know what? I'll replace it all with one word: seamless. Seamless integration to your lifestyle. It doesn't have to change your lifestyle, but rather enhances it. And also, you know, maybe gives you even a better lifestyle, more active, more safer for your child or for your children. And for you, it gives you this peace of mind that you know where your children are, you know what they're doing, you even know what type of transportation they're taking. This is something that was, like, this technology was not there even a couple of years ago. And many of the stuff that you hear and you think to yourself, oh, actually I never heard about this, or I've heard about this, but many, not all of them, but many of the technology is pioneered by imoo, if you didn't know. So, or if you haven't noticed. But yeah, it's pioneered. Many of the stuff are pioneered by imoo, which is a brand that has been there since 2014. Now it's almost 12 years, isn't it? So it's been there. The technology is there. The high tech is all built in this one small watch. That is not only very, very advanced, but also, let's be honest, very good looking. Just very good looking. Look at this. We have different colors. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you go. 3 different colors. We have white, we have pink, and we have gray. And we have our app control, right? App control is for you, app control is for your child. Voice call, video call feature, all of this. And last and not least, we have our beautiful box. A beautiful box, which makes it a beautiful gift. Very eye-catching, very outdoorsy vibe, you know, very active. Energetic is another word, you know. So children are very energetic. They want to explore. Hopefully, you know, many kids these days, they don't want to explore. They just want to scroll their phones all day long, you know. And hopefully, we inspire our kids to go outdoors and do more exploration in a safe way, of course. And how do we ensure safety? Well, it's because we know where our kids are. So that's how we ensure the safety of our children. Could be our children, could be, I have a nephew. I am seriously considering getting this for my nephew. If you can give me a special deal. Just kidding. I'll get it for my nephew as a gift, right? He's 16. He's quite like an, you know, grown up already. But I think it's still fine. I think it's still fine for smaller kids. You know, there's really no age limit here, right? Maybe like 3 years old or something, you know. Check it out. But kids of all ages can wear this watch as long as they like it, right? So we are really covering a very, very wide range. Speaking of which, please leave a comment. Tell us how old your child is and what features you're most interested in, because you may be missing them. They may be already there and you don't know, or our engineers will be working very, very hard, as they are, well, even harder in this case, to bring those features really to the market to make sure that you guys get what you want, okay? So today's a very special event, and we are very, very happy to share it with everyone who has been watching us and commenting, guys. Thank you ever so much for your comments, for your likes, for your shares. We really, really appreciate it. And we hope that we see you next time, right? We hope that you come to our live stream again. If you're watching us on YouTube, hey, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching us on Instagram, don't forget to follow. And if you're watching us on the official website, which is, where you can purchase our watches or where you can learn more about them, well, in this case, of course, don't forget to check it out. And if you want to still subscribe to our YouTube channel, that would be appreciated. Or and Instagram, you can check out the latest updates over there. We would really appreciate it. But hey, first and foremost, we want to thank you for interest in your children's safety. Okay, we are very, very proud to be part of it, to bring you and your child closer, to give them more like hands-on approach, to allow you to give them more like laissez-faire approach, because you now know that their safety is ensured. You now know the location, the cameras are there, so you can guys like hop on a call anytime you want. Perfect gift, right? Every year Christmas is coming, and every year everyone's thinking, what should I get for a gift? Can take a lot of your mental space. Why not get a watch? Why not get a watch as a gift? Very nice gift, very smart watch, very nice gift. So gifts, just like even if it's not a gift, if it's just like an everyday accessory, right? It's still there. So birthday gifts, Christmas, New Year, all of this good stuff. It's a good gift after all. It's a good gift. Okay, and check it out. It's imoo X10. Okay, this is the model that we have been talking about here today. It took us like 2 hours, and I feel like I still have a lot of features to share. But we only talked about the most important features, so that you know what you're getting. And then once you get it, you can keep exploring more and more amazing features about the imoo watch. We also have other models, by the way, so you're free to check it out on the website. But if you're like one of those people, which I also am, it's like, hey, I don't know, just like tell me which one would you recommend. I would say probably go for X10, right? It's a great model. Waterproof, as you can see, we put it from the ice. We still have ice cubes with hammers right there. Oh my God, signs of the experiments we have just completed. And snow resistant, waterproof, all of the good stuff. So really amazing. And imoo is an established brand from 2014. So it's been 12 years, almost 12 years, 50 million global users. Okay, so really, really cool. Guys, thank you once again so much for spending these 2 hours with us and learning about the amazing imoo X10. I will see you guys. Okay, all right, and I'll see that we have some questions. If we do, let us know in the comments, all right? And once again, I know we're running out of time, but just there is some cool stuff that I wanted to share with you. Okay, and that is, if you haven't seen it, because when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, is it even real? Like this, once again, all right? Look at this. You can literally lift your watch just like this. You can rotate it 360, just like this. And guess what? You can even remove it completely, just like that. Yes, you would think, why would you need this? Well, especially now during winter, in many places it's very cold. So you would want it because you can just, when I say you, I mean your child, right? You can just, your child can wear it on their neck. So as a necklace, very nice, very cool. And their hands will be free for outdoor exploration. All right, let me put it back. So it may look like, oh my God, is it supposed to go like this? This gymnastics are crazy, but yeah, it's perfectly fine. Boom, and you can snug it back on your wrist, or in this case, your child can snug it back on their wrist. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. Love it, love it, love it. Different colors, all the same good technology. Just colors are different. a different model, but we recommend X10. And again, thank you ever so much for watching us on different platforms, be it Instagram, be it YouTube, or be it our official website. Thank you again, and I hope to see you next time. As always, we encourage you to leave the comments with your child's age, so we know, how to better serve that specific age category. And also, just anything you want, features that you would love to see, features that you love the most, etc. So again, guys, thank you ever so much for joining this special Christmas event with us and learning about imoo smart watches. And I really hope to see you next time. Please remember to like and share this live stream. Okay? Do you have anything, like any other important stuff? Just probably we have already talked about it. So I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.